Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name's Alexarayeco. Welcome to another video. I'm so excited because we're actually switching things up a bit today. We're doing something new. Instead of doing just a normal, boring reading vlog for all these amazing books, I'm going to be swapping my phone screen time for reading, which it could go really well because I love reading, or it can go really bad and I can fail miserably. I've seen these videos circulate YouTube a little bit. They seem really fun and interesting, so we are going to be trying it this week, except I'm going to be fully exposing myself in my phone screen time. What I've seen a lot of is people will share how much they spend on their phone, but they never share specifically what they're doing on their phones, I feel like. I'm going to be showing you guys down to the minute what I do on my phone and what takes up most of my time during the day. I'm really nervous. I do spend a lot of time on my phone, try and make excuses and validate it, but it's because I do YouTube and I love watching YouTube, so a lot of my time, I'd like to think and hope, is spent on YouTube and stuff like that. So we're gonna be swapping my phone screen time with reading for the next few days. I'm really excited. I have some really great books picked out. So excited, guys. I really love reading, so I feel like this won't be too hard. The only thing I'm worried about is staying off my phone. That is what we're gonna be doing today. I have some amazing books picked out for this week's reading vlog, so we are gonna jump right into this video. So before we hop into the actual reading part of this video, I want to talk a little bit about my average screen time. I'm taking my screen time from last week, and my average screen time was 5 hours and 7 minutes. I feel like that's not too bad, to be honest, but that is just an average. There were obviously days where I was over 5 hours. There were days I was under 5 hours. Oh my god, no. Can anyone take a wild guess on which app is my most used app, the app I spend the most time on? I spent 9 hours and 39 minutes on Instagram last week. That is so sad. Wow. That is almost 10 hours of my life that I will never get back. I'm so disappointed in myself. So, my next most used app is YouTube, only at 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's insane. I do watch YouTube a lot on my TV and on my laptop, so that's probably why it's so low on my phone. Wait, I spent 3 hours on Facebook? What was I doing on Facebook for 3 hours? I don't even post on Facebook. Questionable, honestly. We have TikTok at 1 hour and 55 minutes. No. You know what? I can't make excuses. Can't make excuses for it. That's so bad, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that this week. So we're gonna go day by day and look at how much time I spent on my phone. We're gonna replace that with reading time. Last week was Monday, June 6th. I spent a total of 6 hours and 13 minutes on my phone. It's bad. It's not the worst. Not that bad. We can do this. I spent a total of, 1 hour and 20 minutes on YouTube that day. That was my most used app. Below that was Instagram at 1 hour and 18 minutes. And then the rest of the apps were all below an hour for the day. So today we're gonna be reading for 6 hours and 13 minutes. We can do it. We're gonna jump right into this reading vlog. And the first book I'm starting with is The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Look how beautiful, guys. I'm so excited for this. This is the second book in the Inheritance Game series. If you've been around for a hot minute, you know I am obsessed with the Inheritance games. I'm in love with the story, the characters, in love with Jameson and Grayson, torn between the two brothers, of course. Who isn't, really? This is continuing the story of Avery Grahams and the Hawthorns, and they're trying to figure out why the grandfather left her all this money. I feel like book 1 was so crazy, but I know book 2 is going to be even crazier because book 1 left off on like this really weird cliffhanger, and I'm just so excited to find out what happens. I've been saving this book specifically for this vlog because I knew it'd just be like such a fun book to read. We are gonna hop right into this. I'm so excited.
I see you hide yourself.
Okay, so hi, how's it going? We've been reading for a really long time. We're almost to the 6 hour mark. I'm a little bit more than halfway through this book. Wow, It's such a different story than I thought it was gonna be. I love it even more than the first one so far. I don't know. And Jameson and Grayson and the love triangle, it's just so wild and I'm so confused because I really don't know if I'm Team Grayson or Team Jameson. I really adore them both. I can't really say too much about this just yet because I don't want to ruin it for those of you who haven't read book one. I just have a weird feeling about the ending of this and if we're gonna be left on another cliffhanger or what. I kind of hope we're not, but just took a quick break, got some fresh water. Yeah, we're just kind of taking a breather. Sometimes I get really tired when I sit and read for such a long period of time. I start to almost like doze off sometimes when I'm reading, and I have to go back and reread like a few pages because I'm like, I have no idea what's going on right now. So we're gonna keep going for the next 25 minutes. I love this series so much. We're gonna finish up reading for today, and then we are probably going to finish this up tomorrow and start another one. Hi! Welcome to day 2, guys. It is freaking gorgeous out today. It is like 82 degrees. I'm so excited because I think we're actually gonna go to the park and read a little bit today to get some sun, get some vitamin D in us. I'm inside all the time. I need to get outside and get some sun. So, plan for today is to go to the park and read, but first, let's see how long we have to read for. Last Tuesday, my screen time was only 2 hours and 58 minutes. That is not bad. That is still a really long time. 3 hours, I could do so many other things, so many better things than be on my phone. That is the lowest screen time last week. Oh my God. And of the 2 hours and 58 minutes, I spent an hour and 1 minute on Instagram. That's insane. That is just ridiculous. I spent 21 minutes on YouTube, 16 minutes on Safari, 16 on the Mail app, and then the rest is like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. I spent 1 minute on Snapchat. It looks like we're gonna be reading for 2 hours and 58 minutes. That is such a easy and comfortable reading time, I feel like. So we are gonna head to the park today and we are going to read in the sunshine. I'm so excited. Hopefully get like a little tan. We are gonna finish this gem up. I'm so excited.
Like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as the years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh. Easier to love, oh, oh. It's nothing like the way that you adore me.
I've been home now for like a little while. It is so hot out and sticky and also really windy, and you'd think that the wind would make it less like hot, but it actually made it worse and I could barely walk outside. And at the park I was literally about to blow away, and it turns out we have like a storm advisory or something because it's so windy out. So I decided to come home as soon as I finished reading this amazing book, and I had like some water and ice cream, and now we're here. I finished up the Hawthorne Legacy. Wow, okay, so many things about this book. I'm just gonna start with the rating of it, and that's like a 10 out of 5-star rating. Love this series so much. I feel like both books, like they just don't miss. Like they are so freaking good, and I'm so excited for the third one to come out in August. Guys, I know there's gonna be some crazy plot twist in the final book. I can already tell. I really enjoyed this one because it definitely tied up a few loose ends, but there were parts of it that I was kind of hoping I would find out more about in this book that we didn't in the first book, and then we didn't get closure in this book about those things, and I'm hoping in the third book we do, or we get like more detail. It's so hard to explain because I'm trying so hard not to ruin it for people who haven't read the series yet. I really loved this. Of course I did. It was so good. I definitely feel like there's going to be a huge plot twist with this whole love triangle in book 3. I just have a feeling, and I'm going to leave it at that. There's going to be a huge turn of events in book 3. I just know it, okay? I know the stories about Avery and Jameson and Grayson for the most part, but I really love the side characters and I want to know more about the side characters. So I'm hoping in book 3 we kind of get like more details on other people in the story. If you haven't read the series yet, this is such a good series. It's such an easy read. It's a fast read. I'm almost out of my little donut tabs and I'm really sad, but I always get questions about these and I got these from Target. Now it's starting to get like cloudy and gloomy out. I think it's gonna rain, so perfect time to be home. We're gonna be starting a new book, and that is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I've heard so much about this book and a lot of you have recommended me this. I'm really excited to finally be reading it. It's supposed to be like the new big romance to be reading at the moment, so I'm super excited about it. It's one of the top 100 romance novels of all time on Goodreads, so I feel like that says something if it's ranked that high on Goodreads. First, I thought it was going to be a cheesy, romancy read, but a lot of you have actually told me that it's a really beautiful story, but it's like one that tugs at your heartstrings. I'm excited because it kind of sounds like a little coho-y to me, and you guys know I love my coho, so I'm really excited to start this. I only have to read for like another hour and 45. I did read quite a lot at the park and I finished up the Hawthorne Legacy, so we're gonna read for the next like hour or two, see how far we get, see what happens.
Hey, yo, Todd. I can't help myself.
Just finished up reading for the day and I made it about like 100 pages into the book. If you've read the book, go to page 104 because you'll understand how I'm feeling right now. I love this so much more than I thought I would love it. I love books that give me that like butterfly feel and you get all like, ooh. It's really hard not to keep going. I'm in the middle of like a pretty crazy scene right now. I just love Archer though. Could we talk about how I'm already in love with Archer and we're only 100 pages in? He is so perfect. I'm obsessed with this. That's all I can really say. Hello guys, happy Wednesday. I took a sneak peek at the screen time for today. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I'm kind of scared. Last week on Wednesday, I spent a total of 9 hours and 44 minutes on my phone. 10 hours on my phone in one day. In one day. That is insane to me. My most used app that day was Instagram with a total of 2 hours and 44 minutes. The second most used app, which is really weird to me, is the Photos app with 1 hour and 42. And I think what I was doing is I was making like Instagram reels and like videos. So I think that's why I had like so much time logged in those two apps. Still not really a good excuse. There's still too much time to be spending staring at my screen all day. It's not healthy and I'm embarrassed. So my third most used app was Facebook with 1 hour and 9 minutes and TikTok coming in fourth with only 33 minutes. Instagram seems to be the big culprit. So we are going to attempt to read for a total of 9 hours and 44 minutes today. I don't know how it's going to go, especially considering that it's already kind of like halfway through the day, but we are going to continue reading Archer's Voice. I only got like 100 pages in yesterday, but I'm so obsessed with it. I love it. I love romances like these. It kind of gives me like a coho vibe so far, but better. We're on page 105, so we're gonna keep going. 9 hours and 44 minutes. We'll see what happens. I have such a bad feeling about Travis. He gives me such bad vibes. I don't trust him and I don't like where this is going. I'm on page 170 and Travis is like talking to Archer right now, but he just doesn't give me a good vibe. Like I don't trust him and I think he's going to like start drama or start something bad, and I hate when you can tell like something is going to happen or like something's coming and you like can't control it, and like it makes me nervous to keep reading because I'm like I don't want anything bad to happen because everything's so perfect right now. So we've been reading for like 3 hours, and we're almost done with this book. Actually, we're on page 282, chapter 27. Crazy stuff is happening. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just hoping that it's a happy ending. We have like 100 pages to go. I decided to take a little break. We're making some cinnamon rolls. It's like a gloomy, rainy day out, so I thought it'd be nice to make some cinnamon rolls because it gives me like cozy vibes and stuff, and I just thought it'd be perfect. I don't know how I will ever recover from reading this book. This is probably one of my favorite romance books ever. It just has me feeling so many different emotions. The last 100 pages of this book were the craziest pages I think I've ever read in my life. So much happened in those 100 pages, and I just didn't know how it was gonna end. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and for like a split second, you're thinking the worst possible thing. I literally was sobbing because I was like, this is not happening. I've never cried while reading a book, like ever. I cried reading the ending of this. This is so good. This is one of my favorite books I've ever read, honestly. This is definitely another 5-star read for me. It was so much more than just like a romance, and the story was so beautiful. I love books that when you read them, you get so lost and invested in the stories that you feel like you're in the stories yourself, and then when you're done and you finish the book, you like don't know what to do with yourself. Gosh, I'm so happy. This is going so well so far. We have 2 5-star reads under our belt now. I've been reading for about like 5 or 6 hours already today, and I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. I work at 8 a.m. every single day. As soon as I'm done working, I immediately start working on YouTube and like other stuff that I'm trying to do. I'm basically working 24/7, and I'm very mentally drained. I'm very tired. And the whole point of this video and like of me doing this video is to kind of talk about how much time we spend on our phones and how unhealthy it is, like taking care of yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. We've read 2 amazing books so far, and now I think before we jump into the next one, I'm just gonna take a breather. I'm so tired and I feel so mentally drained. I think I'm gonna take the rest of today to just relax. Honestly, maybe take a nap. I feel like I need a nap, and take care of myself because it's so important to take care of yourself. And then we will pick this up tomorrow and start our next book. Okay guys, we are starting a new book today. First off, it is gorgeous out today. It is so sunny and bright. The past few days it's been kind of like gloomy and cloudy, so I'm happy that we're finally getting like some sunshine in here. So last week I spent a total of 4 hours and 42 minutes on my phone on Thursday. Kind of a low, slow day, which is not bad. Makes me happy. It was only 4 hours. My most used app, of course, is Instagram with 1 hour and 39 minutes. I'm not even surprised. But my second most used app I am surprised about because it's TikTok with 40 minutes. That's a lot for me with TikTok because like I said, I don't really use it that often. Third app was Facebook, 30 minutes. Again, I don't know why. I literally don't do anything on Facebook. 4 hours and 42 minutes is what we are reading today, and we are starting a new book. I'm very excited. We are starting Kisses and Croissants by Anne-Sophie Johanna. This was just a random book I picked up at Barnes & Noble a while ago because I really liked the cover, and I was like, Kisses and Croissants sounds adorable. Gives me like Love and Gelato vibes, but also Anna and the French Kiss vibes. I loved those books, so I'm sure I will love this book. Mia is American and she goes to France to pursue her dream of being a great ballerina. Of course, she finds love along the way. Are we shocked? Of course not. Look how cute the chapters are with the little Eiffel Tower.
I see you hide yourself underneath the mountain of makeup. Plus the words that you made up won't make you any cooler than you are.
I'm just getting so tired sitting here reading. I'm on page 160 M50. I feel like time always flies by so fast too when you're reading. This is exactly how I expected it to be, honestly. It's just like a super corny, cheesy French romance. Mia is adorable and she makes me want to be a ballerina really bad. So I just love her character and I love like her passion for ballet and I love it. Louis is adorable, of course. Kind of getting nervous because I feel like something's gonna happen. Nothing super bad has happened yet in the book and I just feel like something bad's gonna happen, so I'm like waiting for it. But so far it's just like exactly what I expected. It's cute, it's cheesy, it's corny. I think I'm gonna stop here and we will finish it up tomorrow because we have read quite a lot today and I kind of want to go for a walk and go outside because it's so gorgeous out. Happy Friday, everybody. We have made it through the week, a whole long week of reading. Really proud of us. Last week on Friday I spent a total of 5 hours and 7 minutes on my phone. Instagram took the lead per usual with 1 hour and 9 minutes. So it seems like on average I spend at least like 1 hour a day on Instagram, which doesn't seem like a lot, but like it is a lot and I definitely don't want to do that anymore, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. My second most used app was Safari with 43 minutes. My third most used app was Facebook with 37 minutes. We are going to be reading for a total of 5 hours today. We are almost done with this book. I'm on page 176. I'm in like a weird part right now. I think I left off yesterday saying like I can feel that something bad's gonna happen soon because it's a little too perfect right now. And usually when it gets to that point where like everything is absolutely perfect, you just know something weird is gonna happen. Okay, so I guess I will start with this book because we just finished it. I don't know like where to start with this. The last, I think like 3 or 4 chapters of this book, they were just unnecessary. Like we didn't need them. I was really disappointed. I feel like the author could have left them out. Like she didn't have to do that. I thought it was a good book without those chapters. And this could have been a 4-star read if it wasn't for those last few chapters. Those last few chapters knocked this down to a 3-star read for me. I was very disappointed at the end. I thought the book was really cute and I loved the characters and I even loved like the storyline. Even though it was like really simple, I still really enjoyed it. And then those last few chapters I think really ruined the book. The last few chapters were horrible, but still we made it through. We read this book. I think I'm gonna end the video here with these 3 books that we read. Okay guys, that is all for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. We did some really heavy reading this week. We read a lot. I'm really proud of us. The point of this video was to really take a break from going on my phone all the time and kind of check my mental health and take care of myself. I think it's really important, and seeing how much time I spend on my phone is really concerning, honestly, and I definitely want to change that habit because I don't think it's healthy and I know it takes a toll on my mental health. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed reading these books with me. I found 2 of my now favorite books ever. Definitely gonna look into more books by Mia Sheridan. I'm never gonna recover from Archer's Voice, guys. That was just such a good book. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because it really helps me out. It lets me know that you like these types of videos. You like my reading vlogs and my book reviews, my bookstore vlogs. And then of course, don't forget to subscribe down below if you'd like to see more of me. I post weekly, guys. I post weekly. It's basically free entertainment every single week, so you might as well subscribe. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and I'll see you in my next video.